Hi again, this is Darren Senton, giving you a certain from Second Time for Love, giving you tips of the do's and don'ts of divorce dating. Here's a few things I've sworn by. I've been divorced for 12 years. I get along well, and I love my daughter very much. And even better, I get along well with my ex-wife, and we know how divorce dating should work. Here are some simple tips that will work for you. Number one, not a deal breaker, but you should try as best you can to be on the same weekends as when your partner does not have the kids. Sometimes the week is very long and it's rough, and usually most divorce dating, usually the guy's usually off Wednesday, the woman's usually off Wednesday night or Thursday night, and you only get that one night for a week. A weekend together means everything. If you only get one night a week, once a week, you can't really build a relationship. So it's important that you say, hey, is there any way you can switch to make my schedule better to fit with this children's needs so you both work together? Two, very important in divorce dating is always be honest. Why lie? You've already been married once, you don't want to get divorced twice. Getting married twice is great, but never ever lie. So if someone says they love skiing, don't just say you love skiing just to make them happy. In the end, there are things that will always not work, and just lying about things in the beginning, in terms of divorce dating and any type of dating, really never ever works. Third tip, which I think is very vital. If you're dating someone and you have children and they do not have children, do not waste their time. Tell them immediately you have children ages 6 and 8, children ages 10 and 12, 14, 16, or 3 kids or 1 kid. You do not want to waste someone who's never had children's time, because they might A, want to start a family, or B, not understand that the kids that you have are a priority in your life. You have them every other weekend or full-time custody, and you just want to mix and balance how that all works. Tip number 4, do not ever lie about where you've been or talk about your ex in terms of on the date. Who wants to hear about why it didn't work, or this ex does that, you're angry with this or angry with that. Oh, I can't believe that's what my ex-wife did. Oh, I can't believe my ex-husband is going after this girl. You do not ever want to sound bitter. Think of the positive, think of the future, think of what you two can build together, not what was done in the past. Work together, work on the future together, and don't bring up the past. Tip number 5, which I think is so vital for the kids, especially when divorce dating with kids, is do not introduce the kids until you're serious in a relationship for at least six months. Kids can be very sensitive, and it's hard enough that your parents are divorced and they go through this whole being shipped back and forth every other weekend. If they meet a new partner in life every week, every month, there's just not gonna feel so solidarity. They feel like there's pawns for you to meet the other person. Wait 6 months, make sure you're serious, and then introduce. I know it's a big gamble, because if the kids don't like who you're dating, it may be a big backfire, because the kids do come first, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on what state you're in. Just for the kids' sake, wait 6 months. These 5 little tips can really help start a really fulfilling relationship in divorce dating. Does divorce dating have to lead to marriage? It can, but I think the most important thing is companionship and establish a long-term relationship. Remember, you have your kids already. You may want kids with a new partner, but you already have your kids. You already have the financial situation happening with the divorce situation. Do you need marriage again? It's just a certificate. Marriage is great. I feel companionship, long-term relationship is more vital, and at the end, every party will be more happy. Thank you, and continue to go to secondtimeforlove.com, Darren Senton, 917-584-4825, or email me at secondtimeinlove@gmail.com. Have a great day. Bye-bye.